Hi everyone, I wanted to do a quick video for you guys. First off, I put my Glorious Face and Eye Primer, which I've already done. All I use is a small, like, pea size. Can't really see. But a small amount, basically what I have here. And I pat it together and I rub it all in. Now you can use it on your eyes if you want, but I like using our eye primer on our eyes instead. I take a little bit and I get the whole eye away. My face primer is drying. I go on and put my eye primer on. As you can see, I cover the whole eyelid, and it also has like a little tint. That way it kind of evens out your eye tone. While that dries, I can go on and get ready and shake up our Mineral Touch foundation. Mine's in taffeta because I also have to use, as you can see, our concealer, because I'm going to need more of a bigger finish. When you go to mix it up, make sure you get everything out of your dropper and then put it in and shake real good because it's mineral based and it likes to separate. I'm going to use our Mineral Touch Skin Perfecting, and I'm going to use taffeta again because I'm trying to even it up. If I was using it to highlight, I would go to size it 2 colors lower. And I'm going to pat. I need a little extra. Now I have my blending bud and I have it damp. And that's going to help with that. Now because I have a scab on that spot, it may still show through. Right in front of my window. Red light from the glasses. As you can see, this one might be a little hard to cover up today, mainly the scab, but that's fine. Scabs are a little hard to cover. Alright, I've already put some of my foundation in here. Some people like to just put their foundation here in this little circle or a round. It's up to you. I kind of put my dots a little bit around and then I put a little bit inside. You don't need a lot. And then I'm going to hold back. Now our foundation is a medium coverage. You don't necessarily need to use the concealer, it's up to you. And you want to use circle or motion. Now it may look like this is not my color, but it is. Sometimes these lightings make sure you get on the side. There we go. Show the blinds. Be able to see a little bit better. Still have some natural light coming through. Now Need a little bit more here. Just a little. I'm just going to put a little bit on it, not much. And if I wanted to, I can take my foundation, because sometimes you don't need to use a concealer, and just add a little bit more foundation. You see that hides it a little bit. Like I said, I'm not too worried. Pretty much done. Now, to kind of set it, with Younique, we don't really have baking is a big one. I know some girls use this to bake, to set, but and then I also have this one, but because my skin is oily all over and I have been outside, I like to take our Mineral Touch pressed powder with a cute little pad, little cover. I like to take that and go over, because our foundation will dry matte powder finish. I like to take the compact and just kind of blot. I kind of do a mini. A little bit over the eye. Set kind of thing, so it doesn't feel as wet. Obviously it's still drying, but it's something that I like to do. Other girls like to do the baking and everything. I haven't fully done all that yet, so that's just something I like to do with our powder. Alright, and then next I like to do brushes out, put my concealer out. Starting Trio. We have them in 3. We have light, medium, and dark. This is our light, and it's for our contouring and highlighting. It shows you what to do. I'm more of a, probably in between a light and a medium. And then our wonderful contouring brush. It's for the dark, and the dark is more like a cream. And then this one's kind of powder, and this is like a creamy powder. And it shows you where to put it, but it's almost like a 3. Is another way to kind of remember. You suck in. It's where the shadows are going to be, and you always want to start back by the hairline and go out. Once you get used to it, you won't necessarily have to suck in. Some people do. Shadow. And I know it looks very harsh right now, but we're going to blend it in. And then brush. And then And blend it in. Some of the shadows and stuff make it look really dark where I'm at. And then I'm going to take our Beachfront bronzer and use it more as a blush. And this one is Malibu. And again, you start there, a little dark. And then now you would use the lighter color. This is where I can use a little, and you want to do kind of like a swoop and then like a V, almost a check mark.
Shut up.
And you go underneath where you did some of the contrast. Your chin, you are the white lip. And the nose, cupid's bow. And I wait for the highlighter towards the end.